Shalom. And we the Brothers of Great Millstone Atlanta coming back at you with a quick Godspeed. But first and foremost, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rekal Kadash. Also double honors to our elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and salutations to those that are doing this work in truth and sincerity. And we just want to go real quick into how the ruler of this kingdom, how his judgment is wicked toward his own people, you know. And you know, you look at what's happening in Tennessee right now, and in the Carolinas after the aftermath of Hurricane Helene, and you come to find out there's a bunch of interesting things that are happening, such as they're not getting any assistance, you know, from FEMA. They're not getting any assistance from the federal government, and you know, that place has been completely devastated. Now, on the side note, it turns out that a lot of those towns were sundown towns that were destroyed and wiped out by the hurricane, which is, through the spirit, I say that's like the Lord playing chess. You know, you're using Esau to judge, to punish Esau, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? But we come to find out that there was a bunch of lithium that has been discovered in that area, and crystal. Now, if you know anything about it, lithium, as the brother and I were just talking about, lithium is actually very good for storing a charge for batteries. That's what's in our cell phones and in these Teslas and different things, and they can hold a charge for a very long time. And then if you know anything about crystal, crystal is actually essential. The quartz crystal that was found is actually essential for AI because it allows light speed communication. Now, that's something that's not being reported in the media, but when you start looking into it, you say, well, these areas were rich in that. Now, if you know anything about Hawaii, they didn't want to sell the land, and then, you know, short time later, they were decimated by an unknown force, right? Except anything that was blue, right? So same with the Hurricane Helene. They tried to buy that land from the tenants in that area, and they didn't want to sell it. And then shortly after, they get hit with this hurricane that has never went that far inland. Like, when have you ever seen a storm going that far inland with that type of power to do that type of devastation? So it just goes to show you that this dude Esau, he's a wicked and evil ruler, and he isn't even kind toward himself. Which, when you say himself, is talking about him and his own people. So I'm gonna start off with a quick precept. I'm gonna go to Micah 2:2. I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their own hand." So since this devil has the power, he goes in and he creates mischief continually. You know, consistently creates mischief and destruction. You know, he can never stop thinking about how he can do more evil. And you may think to yourself, well, how can somebody think like that? Just like we are constantly devising how we can be righteous and how we can do the right thing, because that's how we've been programmed. He is programmed to do evil. He don't think in his mind that the shit that he's doing is evil. That's how he can do it without any conscience, because he's wicked. You can't tell something that's wicked that what you're doing is wicked, because they don't see it as wickedness. You know, they see it as the ends justify the means. Now I'm gonna continue on with verse 2, and I'm gonna throw it to the brother. It says, and they covet fields and take them by violence. That storm was a very violent and terrible storm, you see? And it destroyed all of these houses. It destroyed, like, it's rivers in that town. Like the water is so high, it's up to the level of hospital buildings. That's how high that water is. So there's thousands of people that are gone off of that. And that's not being reported in the media. It's a total media blackout. You don't hear shit about what's really happening on Fox News and CNN and all that. But you hear it on Twitter. You hear it on TikTok and Instagram and different other media outlets that aren't controlled completely by the mainstream. And it says, and he take them away, so that he oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. Now, initially this is talking about Esau, but this can be applied to his own people, because he's taking away his own people's shit for his benefit as well. You know? You got it, bro.
Yeah, this is Sirach 14:5. He that is, we'll start at 4. He that gathereth by defrauding his own soul gathereth for others that shall spend his goods riotously. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his own goods.
Yeah, so he when he's evil to his own people, these are his own people. And what a lot of people don't know is they've already lobbied to take control of that land. So you can tell that this was premeditated because there's lithium. They said it's a $530 billion industry that can be mined from that area. $530 billion. So this dude is just thinking about the money. He don't care about the people. And guess what? There was a guy who was trying to deliver some goods and some help. He was a good Samaritan, and he had his own helicopter. He said that as he was flying in, and this is secondhand information, but you can look into it yourself. As he was flying in, he seen bodies in the trees. And they're talking about just bulldozing the bodies. Now think about this. Kamala Harris said that they're going to give $750 to the people that experience this devastation, but they sent hundreds of billions of dollars to Ukraine. They sent hundreds of millions of dollars to Taiwan. But to their own people, they're like, nah. But this is also twofold as well, because a lot of people not thinking he's also trying to cause sedition amongst his people. At the same time, this devil is, the scriptures say that his heart is deep. So at the same time that he's doing this shit to y'all, he's trying to make y'all hate the government so y'all can have so they can have a reason for you to turn against them, so he can declare martial law and furtherly oppress y'all. But y'all not thinking about how deep this devil is. This is a crafty nigga right here.
Right.
You know?
The Lord is working on his mind to do that anyway, because that fulfills the prophecy of sedition amongst men anyway. Mm-hmm. So you do have Edomites on camera right now calling for people to come together out there in Western Carolina and Eastern Tennessee to come together and rebel against and basically come against the government to help their own people. So this is all stirring up the algorithm of prophecy as we speak. I got 2 more verses on that. Verse 6, there is none worse than he that envieth himself, and this is a recompense of his wickedness.
Now when it says envy himself, it's looking at like, oh, well, these are my people and they got something that I want. So I'm gonna go take that because they don't want to get rid of it. Nobody wants to get rid of their home that they've been passed down there from generations. So what you gonna, we just gonna kill them all. Yeah. You unconscionable. You got it though, bro.
Verse 7, and if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly. And at the last he would declare his wickedness.
You see that? If he do it good, he do it unwillingly. That was an unintentional consequence from the evil that I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And at the last, he's going to declare his wickedness. And that's what we're seeing right now. How they're not trying to help their own people get out of this situation. $750. Like, what the hell that's going to do? But at the same time, you giving billions of dollars. FEMA's depleted because you done gave $1.3 billion to illegal immigrants.
Yeah.
Not even Jake getting fed up about this shit. Yeah. You got Jake on social media saying, what the hell?
Yeah.
You know? But then guess what? You know, and this is a little sidebar. When they did this shit to Jake, nobody cared. But now y'all getting a taste of y'all own medicine by the same people that have been ruling over us.
He said that he would declare his wickedness, and then, like you said, Jake, everybody getting upset because what? The truth is being declared. The truth is showing itself. And I got one more squirrel. Motherfucker, man.
Just let them go. Hold up. That's Satan. That's all that is. All this noise about to be ended soon, man. All this shit about to be ended soon.
Yeah. So I got one more precept to go into what we're talking about. Revelation 12 and 12, because it said at the end he would show, declare his wickedness. AKA, like the men of the Lord been saying, he's going to show his horns. Revelation 12 and 12, therefore rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. And you can break it down. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time.
Yeah. And this right here is part of that great wrath that he got going on right now. You know, because this is horrific to have all of these people just dying and you just allowing it, which is also going into prophecy. Their dead bodies should lay in the street. This is part of that. They dead bodies just laying out there, you know. But this is horrific. This is great wrath. But then when all hell breaks loose and the whole system turns against this devil, because what a lot of people don't know is that they're trying to pass a 28th Amendment right now that protects congressmen, because they're saying that hundreds of congressmen are at risk of being murdered all at one time. I don't know if y'all heard about that, right? So this devil is going to come down with great wrath to protect his own self, because at the end of the day, that's all he got is his sword and his ability to murder and kill and maim without any consequence, you know? So when people start to turn against him, he going to turn against them with their sword.
Yeah, he going to come in. He going to go down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's all the time we got.
Yes, sir.
All right, so with that, we're gonna go and end it off by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakal Kadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostle, great millstones. Until next time, I can say shalom.
Shalom.